Welcome to day 4 in your 12 days. So that means if you make it to the end of this video, you have made it 1/3 of the way through. Only 2/3 to go. And I bet you'll feel good for finishing something, right? At the very least. Okay, so let's review. Yesterday was pretty easy, right? I asked you to watch one of Grace Bott's videos, and I think she's so clever. She makes everything sound so simple. I wish she was my next door neighbor. So that we could hang out and I could become as clever as she is. So she talked about doing a 911 party. The idea, party, all you have to do is invite 9 people. Actually, that's all you get to do is invite 9 people. And they're each only allowed to bring one person, and I'm going to be in and out in 1 hour. Right? So I could sell that. I could definitely sell that, and I bet you could too. So words to use. If you're coaching a host to do this, hey, when you talk to your friends, just tell them like, hey, the Pampered Chef lady told me I'm only allowed to invite 9 people to this, and I wanted you to come. They'll feel special, right? I wanted you to come. I thought we would have fun together. She also said you're only allowed to bring one person. She said lots of times people want to bring 2 or 3 people, but this time you're only allowed to bring one. So make sure you pick someone you really want to hang out with. If they really want to bring more than one person, are we going to let them? Yes, we are. Okay. And then you're going to be in and out in an hour. That's going to be a challenge. You need to pick some good recipes that are going to show off, like grilling some toast on that grill pan, or you're going to have to be conscientious about the recipes that you use. But you can do this, and you use that checkout, like she said. So the follow-up from Grace's video is to say, like, accept this as yes or no. Is that something you can do? Is that something that can feel genuine and authentic coming from you? And if yes, go forward. If not, don't feel bad about it, okay? Just move on. We'll find a different theme, okay? So I also asked you yesterday to go ahead and, if that is you, to go ahead and set a goal. Like, how many parties are you going to book? And I think the suggestion I made, or the example I used, was to set, I will contact 10 people in order to book 3 parties. Okay, so those are very measurable things. I will contact 10 people. Hopefully I will book 3 parties from that. So after you contact people, and a contact is a back and forth communication. You can't just like text 500 people at one time. You have to go back and forth and communicate. After you've communicated back and forth, hopefully they say yes, maybe they say maybe they want something else, maybe they say, oh, no, not for me, doesn't sound like it. But you made progress, you've moved forward. And a really important thing to know is they haven't said, I hate you and I think this is an awful idea, right? They might say no, it might happen, but they also might say yes, so woohoo! Okay, and you need to put a time limitation on that goal as well. So if you're going to contact 10 people and book 3 parties, when are you going to do it by? What if you don't book 3 parties from 10 contacts? Will you keep going? These are questions for you to ask yourself so that you can keep going. Okay? So you can make some progress. Next question I have for you is, how's the plan for your open house coming? Have you picked a date yet? Have you set it up on pamperedchef.com? Have you set up an invite on Facebook? And are you actively inviting people? Okay, so there's a huge difference between inviting people and actively inviting people. I wish I had an ability to have a conversation here, because I'm sure we'd get some good feedback here. But if we're actively inviting people, we are putting effort into it and putting a little bit of emotion into it and a little bit of vulnerability. Okay? Because if you're actively inviting people, they have the ability to say no to you, for real. If you are setting up a Facebook event and clicking invite, that doesn't count. I'm sorry. I tell my host this. It doesn't count. I ignore it all the time when people invite me to Facebook events or a real event, and the only invites through Facebook, because I don't feel special. Like, she doesn't know. Who is this person? Or if it's a good friend or an okay friend, I think like, well, why didn't she call me or text me? What is this thing? I'm too busy to look at that, right? So when you're actively inviting someone, you're at least texting them, or you're at least sending them a personal message through Facebook Messenger, okay? You're reaching out personally in some way, okay? You really want to call them, because if someone really wanted me to come over, I know they're probably not going to actually send me a paper invitation unless it's a wedding. But if someone really wanted me to come over,
Mommy,
I know that they would call me.
Mom.
And here comes my son. What?
Can I have this book called All Things Bright and Beautiful?
You have to show everybody your little face. You may read my book, All Things Bright and Beautiful.
Wait, killed?
Go away. I'm working. Okay, so that's the thing, is to think about actively inviting people. So the Facebook invite is great. Let's do that. But that's totally supplemental. I tell my hosts this as well. That's totally supplemental. If you really want them to come, call them. If there's no way on earth that's happening, text them, But if you want me to come somewhere, you better call me. Okay. Next thing, I lost my bullet points on it, is to consider making some kind of special sale that you can promote elsewhere. Okay, so we've got Grace's idea. We've got the open house going on. We're thinking about why we're doing this, and we're deciding if it's worth it to push through the hard parts. And here's just an idea. Okay, maybe you want to do a sale on a specific item. So it needs to be an item you love, and it probably shouldn't be a double burner grill pan, because unless your friends are a lot more wealthy than mine are, it should probably be an item that many people can afford. So idea, brownie pan, do a brownie pan, batter bowl. People love batter bowls, right? The quick cut paring knives. In the fall of 2018, a bunch of people were selling these like crazy. This is the Feeding America product for 2018. So $1 from the sale of each of these goes to Feeding America. So it provides like 8 meals for a family in need. Okay. So you might want to do like a flash sale and advertisement, like, get these quick cut paring knives and, save $1, save shipping, save something like that. Okay, so that's an idea. Another idea, this is what I'm working right now personally, so that I had personal testimony to go along with this. I am really into these metal straws. I would love to be able to save the animals, save the ocean, save the planet in some way. And these metal straws are so easy to just stick in my purse. And then I've noticed that when the waiters come to your table now, they don't stick the straws in the drink. The straws are just sitting next to the drink on your table. So that reminds me, like, oh, grab your metal straws from your purse, put them in there. I have one for everyone in my family right now. Every extended family member is getting them for Christmas this year. And hopefully we'll delete a lot of plastic from the oceans. Okay, so that's something I feel so enthusiastic about. I can feel so genuine about it, so I can share it with people. Maybe you feel that way about the paring knives. Maybe you feel that way about the brownie pans. Like, you guys have to have this brownie pan because you can portion control everything. And if you can get like your heart behind it, so you believe you're doing a good thing, then you can sell it. If you know you're doing a good thing for your friends and for the planet, then, or whatever, then you can sell it. Okay? So let's talk about some logistics on how to actually do that. I'm embarrassed by my desktop pictures right now, but we're going to forgive me. Okay, so what do you actually do? I have myself set up as the host of a party. Excuse me. Okay, so we're going to go into my party. I'll go in. I don't have any orders in it yet, but I have myself set up, and I'm going to add in my mom, Adrienne. Okay. Don't stalk my mom. She wouldn't appreciate it, I guarantee you. Okay, so let's say mom wants to buy these straws. Metal straws? Metal straws. Okay. Okay, so we can see here they cost $6.50. Now, as I've advertised on my sale, said if you don't live in a place where you can pick them up from me, they're going to be $5.50 each. Okay? Because I know they still have to pay shipping. There's no way around it. So let's say mom is going to buy 5 of these. Okay, so it's supposed to be $32.50. I was taking off $1 each. So what I'm going to do is come down here to payments, Okay, I'm going to click additional options. And here it says consultant gift. I know that I said I'm going to pay for $5 of mom's order. Save. Okay, so now instead of mom owing $40.02, actually mom's supposed to have this shipped to herself. So I update that. Okay, so now instead of her paying $42.14 here, the consultant has already paid $5, and I can see over here she only owes $37.14. Okay, so advantage of putting in his consultant gift, that links to your order payment account. And then this is a business expense. You're building your business through this, so this is totally legit. You can run a report at the end of the year for all the consultant gifts you've given, and that's a tax deduction. Okay? So that's one way you can do this. Now another way, let's say mom was local, and I'm going to update that. I'm going to change it so it's shipping to host. Okay, so mom wanted 5 sets of metal straws. Or let's just go back to mom wants 1 set of metal straws. Okay, so mom's paying $6.50 for the set of straws, and then $5.25 for shipping. So how can you get around this? You have to pay attention to what you're doing is a key thing. Then my next door neighbor, Amanda, also wants a set of straws. I'm going to put that in here too. Okay, Amanda's going to pay me cash. And then Wendy down the street, she wants 2 sets. So that's up to 4. Okay, so Wendy's going to pay me a check or something like that. And then let's say, I don't know, the kids' dance teacher is going to buy 5 sets. So we're up to 9. Okay, here we go. Now this is all still under mom's name, right? Okay, so am I breaking a rule? Probably. But we're gonna be really reasonable about this. We do not want to put $500 worth of orders on one shipping charge. That's ridiculous. But I mean, is $50 okay? I mean, this is a moral gray area. I'm sorry, Pampered Chef, if you're watching this. You have to go with your conscience here. But if you can keep track of who has paid you what, you can insert the orders together. And a lot of times what I'll do is every time that we hit a guest special, start a new order. Okay, so people are paying you X amount per thing. You have to keep up with it. You have to work it out. And like I said, okay, so I do it, but I don't feel like I abuse it. I don't want to take advantage of Pampered Chef, okay? So that is the idea. So how are you gonna promote your thing, your sale? I'm gonna show you what I have right now. Wouldn't it be awful if something ridiculous came out? Oh, good. It's just my friend Sarah's kids. Hopefully she'll watch this. They're very cute. I don't know if something awful came up. Okay, so I did a live video earlier today. There I am in my sweatshirt, all ready for it. So, and I've got the details. And then below I have a link saying my straw sale. And then I go over into my group, my foodie group. There's Michelle. Oh, she nearly discarded Warren Buffett's handwritten note. We love Michelle. Okay, she was one of my directors and she's amazing. Okay, so I come into my foodie group and I'm advertising it here too. These are the people who love to talk about food. So I shared the party with them here. And I shared my video with them here too. And I want to show you one more thing. Another way to let people know. So if it's a product that you really feel passionately about, you can contact people. Okay? So I'm going to go to, oh wait, cancel. Okay, this is my party. Oh crap. Can you see? This is what it looks like. Okay? And then I can go to, this is really not working well, is it? That's got to go away. I'm sorry. I know this is not ideal, but I'm what you get. Okay, so it says metal straws. And then as I scroll down, it says share now here. or shop now. Down here it says share this link, and I can text it. I just click text, and I can enter my contacts there. So it says you're invited to a Pampered Chef party. Will you be there? I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, hey Melissa, I know that you're a tree hugger, and I'm excited about this product. Do you want to have a look at the sale I'm having? Okay, so again, I could just put it on Facebook and hope and pray that people show up and buy things from me, but I've been here too long to do that. I know that if it's something you really want to sell or something you really feel passionately about, that it's time to really put some energy into it and contact the people you think would really benefit from it, okay? And in the case of Metal Straws, that's all of this. So that is what we have for today. Action items, pay attention to the 911 party. Is it for you? If it is, set yourself a specific and time-bound goal, okay? 2 was keep working on that open house. Get people over, hang out, show them how cool Pampered Chef is, how much you love your stuff. And 3 is to think about doing a sale on something. You are welcome to Facebook stalk me. Become my friend if you're not already. Meredith Harris DiBenedetto. I'm usually nice. And that's it for tonight. So bye. I hope you all are doing wonderful. Ciao. It's the hard part where I stop the video.